Hello, hello. Albus RL. What? You remember you? When did you last show up? I'm trying to remember that. You back when it starts? Okay, we are starting soon. I just realized I forgot to make a cup of something to drink. I'll do that at some point. Hello, Ludwig. Haven't seen you since I guess last time. Did you see the rest of the gaming stream last time? And once in a while I try something like that, and then I don't know. Oh, oops! What did I do? I did something. I did something I didn't intend to do. Keeps happening. Yeah. I don't think how often I'm going to be doing that game thing. Hello, Michelle. How have you been? It's been a while. Yeah, I was saying I'm not sure how often I'm going to do that game thing. I mean, I do enjoy it, but depends on what's I don't know what I feel like doing, I suppose, or if I want to like take a break from everything, just to I guess do some other form of language practice, or if I want to do my usual form of language practice, because as you all will be very aware right now, let me be really laid back today. Hold on. As you must all be quite aware, I am very much in this process of exam prep for the past month or so, and I have another month to go. Actually, you know what? It's exactly 1 month until my Welsh exam. Exactly 1 month. I'm basically like doxing myself. I'm telling people I'm going to do my exam on which day. No, actually, I guess I did say that in the video. Did I? I said where I'm going. So if you if you can guess which train I'm taking, you can probably come and find me on it. Well, and also I have my sign language exam in, I think, 2 days before that, which is insane when you think about it. I don't know how it ended up happening. I mean, there's no clash or anything. So on the 16th, I'm doing my sign language presentation exam, which honestly, I'm not too concerned about. I'm not as concerned as I was about the receptive exam, but I should be concerned. There is a little twist. I'll tell you more about that later. That's part of this stream. That is kind of what I planned on talking about or doing in this stream. So I have my exam on the Monday, and then 2 days later. Oh no, hold on. The next day, I think. I'm doxing myself further now. I forgot. Actually, I don't remember which one it is. So by the Wednesday of that week, I'll be at my exam center, and then I'll be doing the exam all day long, on the Wednesday. So if you haven't seen my video where I tried the sample paper, why haven't you done it? Go do it. Not now, after this stream. Basically that sort of replaced my stream last week. I was thinking, I've made this, might as well just put it out there. You take the time for editing instead, and then instead of doing a stream. Who knew the immigration thing would come up so suddenly? Like, normally I space out my videos, right? Not as in I make the video and then publish them with a spaced out schedule, because I'm not that organized, unfortunately. I just film something and then post it. But rather, I made the sample paper video, and then like the day after I published it or something, Keir Starmer came out and did the whole speech thing. So I was like, damn it. Ugh. And then I was going to do a completely different video for like by the end of May. I had everything planned out. I won't tell you what it is. I think I may or may not have teased it, but either way, I had it planned out, and then I was ready, because that was going to be like the sponsored video of the month. So hope you guys don't mind. I mean, I need to eat somehow. So I had the sponsorship planned. It was all planned out. I had the script-ish. And then the thing, this is Rhapsody in politics now. The thing happened on Monday. I didn't even realize that I wasn't watching the news that morning, but like that evening after I came home, I saw the news on social media and like went into it, got really annoyed. So I decided to fast track this video that was like planned for like much later in the future. Like, I mean, it's not directly related to, I guess it is directly, not directly related to the sentiment in the current affairs, right? It is more like, oh, this is relevant, and also this is a good like occasion for me to talk about something that I have been looking into and I've been passionate about. Because I did want to talk about that at some point in this year, but I see that lots of people are talking about this thing is because if you haven't seen the video, sorry, I need to give you the context. Our Prime Minister came out and said something about immigration, and part of that was him saying, well, if you come to this country, you should speak English and all that. I think that was a tweet as well. And then obviously there's a lot of people reacting to the anti-immigrant sentiment here. I'm not going to say anything about that. But there was lots of Welshies on my timeline also reacting to that because they were like, oh, English is not the only native language here. So I thought it was the right time to talk about the whole immigration and language requirement thing that I've been looking into for a while now. So that's why I did it. So I wrote the script that evening. The next morning I filmed it. And then by the next evening, I had already edited a draft of that. That was the quickest I've ever made a video. And I'm proud of that. But that also means that I had like 2 videos out in a row, which is, oh well, who could have seen that coming? But so I probably won't be doing anything until the end of the month, I think. Yeah, because right now I will be gearing up for the Polyglot Gathering and also doing my actual studies. That's an important thing as well. So I have a lot planned for the gathering itself. So if you guys haven't seen my like Polyglot Gathering content, the TLDR is I go to the event and then lots of language nerds are there, language learning nerds specifically, and then we have talks, which I will be giving a talk and a half. More on that later. And I will be hanging out with friends. I have lots of friends that I've met through the event, so that would be cool. And it's really funny because I've been going to that event for a long time, going to the Polyglot Gathering for years now. I actually just saw a like Facebook memory because I'm that old. I have Facebook memories saying, oh, today, 9 years ago today was the first time you went to the Polyglot Gathering, and it was 2016 in Berlin. I went there for the first time. I took a picture of my like language badge. So yeah, I've been going there for a long time. And I know some people, and I have noticed that over the years, more and more people have. No, I would say there. I've been noticing a higher proportion of people who are making content there. It's really funny. Like, there are some brands going there. Some are like sponsors. Some are there to like talk to language learners to sell something. There are lots of content creators like yours truly who are there to like, I guess, collaborate with people. I'm sure someone will be pulling me aside to film something at some point. And then there's also, also I mean the Easy Languages teams, for example, they have been going there for a while as well. Because it's a rare thing to see so many language learning nerds, as in people who speak lots of languages, in one place. So like people just go there and film things. So if you went there, you'd see like, let's say you go out into the garden and then it's just a bunch of cameras around. It's like basically everyone's being filmed. It's kind of funny. So yeah, I have something planned. You will see that in a while. You know what? I'll just spoil it for you now. This is one of the things I have planned. It's not like a very serious video like some things I do once in a while, but what it is one day in 2022, I went to Edinburgh, and then went to the National Museum. They had an exhibition showing off some little figures from this so-called Viking game. It's some sort of really old board game. I mean, as you can guess from the name. Oh, the reflections. How do I get the reflection right? Here we go. I think they have a giant one as well at somewhere in the museum. I don't know if they still have it. I haven't been to Scotland in quite a while. But so I bought this game. I have opened it, but it's literally still in little bags. So, because I live alone. No, I don't live alone, but like, I don't live with people who are interested in this kind of really random thing. So I haven't come around to trying it out yet. So I'm like, oh, I'm gonna be going to the gathering with my friends. So might as well bring it and try it out. I'm not gonna like actually do like some presenting there, but more like I'll just film ourselves trying out the game, and then I'll talk about it in the video. Probably that's one of the things. Anyway, how have you guys been? I did dox myself. Well, now it's not certain anymore. Because I don't even know when I'm going. I don't even remember. I've booked accommodation there, but I don't even know where I'm going because I'm so disorganized. So to quote Jet Lag the game, if I don't know where I am, you don't know where I am. So people probably not gonna be finding me. But I also did just say that I'm doing the exam on exactly 1 month from now in an institution there. So I guess if you want to attack me or something, go inside the institution and then find me doing the exam. Don't know why anyone would do that. Oh my god, who just joined us? Say hello. I was just circling back to the main thing I was talking about earlier on this stream. So what was I saying? Yeah, I don't know how I feel about the exam. Oh, the little bit of an update. So in my sample paper video, I did say that I'm going to set up a stream to do my speaking exam practice. This is not the stream, just to be clear, because I haven't done any prepping yet. I need some time to go through that. I've been so busy this week, it's crazy. But very kindly, my teacher has been giving me one-on-one practice sessions on Zoom, which is like just so kind of her. It is insanely kind. I can't even believe that. Like, she's so helpful. There's 2 people in my class doing the exam, and then she's like, "Oh, do you want to like meet online on this evening every week?" I'm like, "Yes." She's not paid enough for that. Like, I would have had to pay like at least like 25 quid for a session one-on-one. So I actually feel bad for her helping me so much. But then at the end of our practice, she's like, "Oh, thank you for coming." I'm like, why are you thanking me? Don't thank me. I'm thanking you. But I guess part of it is like Welsh speakers like being happy that people are learning the language. Oh, that's so nice of her. Yes, it is really nice of her. I guess because she just said, "Oh, thank you for learning the language." I'm like, oh, this is so cute. This is actually so touching because I'm enjoying it a lot as well, and I'm not. Well, I want to say I'm not doing them any favors, but actually I know I am because of the content I've been making over the past few months. So, but I don't feel like I'm particularly giving them anything. My main thing is just I really enjoy the language, so I'm learning it, and that's it. And then people are thanking me for that. I'm like, what? So yeah, it is very lovely that we get to do that. And we've been going through the 4 different sections of the speaking exam. I have gone through that on stream because I was going through the sample paper and looking at like what it's like. So we've been spending one evening, not like the whole evening, but like an hour to 1 hour, just going through the different parts of the speaking exam. So far we've gone through 2 of them. One of them is the article exam, which is actually practically just a reading exam, reading comprehension exam. It's so funny because there's a reading exam And then there is the first part of the speaking exam, which is just basically reading exam, but you say the answers instead of writing them. And that's probably fine. You have 1 hour to prep all that, and that's fine. And then just the past week, we've done the hardest part, which is the debate or the discussion. That's like basically the only part where you have to actually interact with the examiner. As in, the other part of the speaking exam, the examiner just asks you questions. So it's like more one way. You get asked a question and then you say something. But with this one, you actually have to discuss with the examiner. You have to like, it's like I guess like a group speaking test in a sense. You ask questions as well. I was saying, oh, do I need to invite you to speak as well? And then she says, oh, that would be really nice. I'm like, is that nice? That's just how I was taught to do my speaking exams in school. So, yeah. So that was the hardest part. And we did a past paper from 2023 where there were 2 discussion topics. One of them is something sports. I'm like, but damn it, I don't know anything about sports. I hope my exam doesn't involve sports. Oh my Jesus Christ, British people and their sports. Hello, cheese eater. Cheese eater, you're putting goats here. I feel like, I don't know. I get what you're saying, but also my brain just goes to goat cheese. Now I want some goat cheese. But yeah, thank you for being a member, by the way. That's you're very welcome in the little club that we have here. Anyway, so do you have exams? I have exams. I'm talking about my exams right now. I have my Welsh exam in exactly a week. A month from now. So anyway, the discussion exam, the practice test that we did. So one of the topics was something sports, and I just knew that if I see anything about sports, I'm just going to be like, nope, next one, please. Basically, I can talk about anything but sports. Like, I'd rather talk about politics than sports. But that's a given already, because given how much I've tried not to talk about politics on these streams. And then the other topic is trains. And I was like, there we go. Your boy loves talking about trains, as I have done many times on stream and just in real life, especially like when I meet a Brit somewhere in the world, inevitably we end up just whining about British trains. And so that discussion topic, good luck for those exams. Thank you. Good luck for everything you do too. It's a fun process preparing for these exams, not gonna lie. It's a bit stressful, but also so far it's been quite enjoyable. So the topic was the railway service is not good enough. And I feel like anyone in this country would be able to agree to that. But like even so, I was like, okay, now we're going to do like a debate thing. We're going to look at both sides, compare the positive and the negatives. So I started off saying, and let's think about what are some good things about the trains. And I'm like, if we talk about Welsh trains, actually, my experience has been pretty good. I like the trains. I like the interior, and so far for me, they've been working. Like, maybe I'm just really lucky. Every time I've taken a Transport for Wales train, it's been consistently better than any English trains that I've taken. And then she was like, no, that's just not true. Like, it is crap. So we had some conflict there, which is great because we can do some debate. And then we went on to talk about what was I saying? What did we talk about? Oh yeah, basically having like cancellations and things. And because I did prepare for that practice test, right? I had all these like talking points that I got from like urbanism YouTube channels. Like I watch too much Not Just Bikes. Like, oh, trains are important. Like, more frequent trains actually would induce more people would encourage more people to take the train because they're more reliable and people would trust them more, so that they would be more willing to use it. So actually the benefits are way more than just more people are able to use it. I prepared all these talking points. I was getting ready to get into them. And then she was like, oh, hey, look at the time. It's been 7 minutes. I was like, what? 7 minutes already? We've talked about nothing. We've literally just been moaning about the cancellations, and it's been 7 minutes. So I guess that was the test. And then I did a little summary, and then she was like, I wasn't expecting you to do a summary, but that was a very well done summary. Links. Hi, Links. Welcome. I've seen you in other Discord servers lately. Szanowni Państwo, dobry wieczór. Tak, dobry wieczór. Oh, wait. I don't use formal language enough in Polish. I actually don't know how to decline Szanowni Państwo. Szanownym Państwu? Oh shit. That messed me up there. Hold on. Because it's a pronoun. You guys know I'm not a polite person in Polish now. So it is Państwu, but you would, because it's plural, so you do Szanownym Państwu. Dobry wieczór, Szanownym Państwu, I suppose. Dobry wieczór, Camilo. What was I saying? So yeah, and then the practice test ended, and then my teacher said, oh, Israel, you speak so well. This is me. I didn't mean to like show off here, but that's what she said. You might even express your opinions better than I do. I'm like, no way. I guess I just for one, that's a topic that I love talking about. And it's a real shame that it was a topic from 2023. I would love for that to be a topic from 2025, so that I can just sit down and then talk about how important good train services are, or like how they can improve, and then get a good mark from that. I don't know what's going to be. Probably not going to be the same one. So I'm sad. Doing triste. But I guess I guess I also tend to be quite an argumentative person. I think increasingly so. Back when I was in school, I was like more scared to discuss things, like especially orally or verbally. But social media, man, like being on social media and spitting hot takes has changed me. So now I just feel very comfortable expressing my opinion. So that's one good thing to come out of like Twitter and Twitter clones, I suppose. Steam trains in the UK are honestly the best. My dad always insists on taking them during the spring and summer holidays for scenic rides on the countryside or by the sea. Which ones in particular? Do you recommend any steam trains? I don't think I've taken one. We saw one when we were in Porthmadog. If you've seen that Welsh video, you will see that I had a shot. I didn't actually say anything about the place. I did the intro in that town, but didn't say anything about it. But we saw a steam train. There was one that is like Christmas themed. Yeah, there was one that was stationary. And then there was like little Christmas decorations for kids. That's really cute. And then we had like, what's that again? Glögg. No, that's Swedish. Glühwein, that's German. Was it in English? Mulled wine. Yeah, I introduced my dad to mulled wine. So that was cool. And then there was what do you call that? I actually don't know the term now. In Cantonese, we say fortetao, which is the head of the train. What do you call that in English? Like the steam engine? No. The front part of the train that pulls the rest of the train. So they had one of those, which is, for some reason, only that part was moving. So it was like a what's this disembodied head, or like just the head moving around front and back, just for the kids to have fun, like that. Come back to the train and go front a little bit, and then come back. And it completely blasted me with that. I don't even know what that steam was, but it smelled like crap. So that was my experience with steam trains. I just got blasted with steam. It was cool. Very memorable. But that's the only one I've been on, in a sense. But I haven't actually taken it anywhere. I know that station also has a train that goes to Bana Becheniok. So basically it goes up the mountain. From the sea to the mountain, I think. Or through the mountain. And it's really cute. It's really cool. I would love to do that train at some point, but because we were driving at the time, so it was like you can't take the train one way. You have to go back, and I had a full itinerary planned out. It's funny. I planned all these places, and I knew nothing about them. I didn't realize there was a train that we could take. If I'd planned it now, if I planned it again now, I would totally be like, oh, let's set aside like half a day or one day just to take that train back and forth. It's so cute. So I would do that now. It's a shame that they don't have any like actual like trains that are meant for transporting people. I guess you could technically use steam trains, the heritage trains, as transportation, but it's not very practical. I wish they had both, but I would totally do the steam train now. We used to take hamper baskets with us and have a picnic on the... Oh, is that what they're called? It was nice. Oh, very cool. On the journey. I to be fair, I do that on normal trains as well. I love trains so much. Did you realize that? I haven't been on ones for so long as well, except like the local ones. Oops. I was fiddling with that. Hold on. I was fiddling with this rubber and then dropped it. Yeah, my June's gonna be full of traveling. You know, I'm going somewhere for my exam. I'm visiting some friends around the country and doing some flying as well. So, gonna be nice. Der Cymru neu Cymru Gogledd, neu Ogledd Cymru, Gogledd Cymru. Dwi wedi anghofio be o'n i'n siarad am pan nes i ysgrifennu'r chat yna. Ella am y trenau neu am yr arholiad. Achos, wel, os o'n i'n siarad am dysgu Cymraeg, dwi wedi bod yn dysgu Cymraeg Gogledd Cymru ers talwm. Felly, dwi'n siarad fe yna, ond hefyd, achos wedi gwylio lot o teledu, mae llawer o bobl ar y teledu yn siarad Cymraeg y de. Lot o gyfresu, lot o raglenni am yr heddlu sy'n cymryd lle yn ne Cymru, dwi'n meddwl. Dyna pam dwi wedi bod yn arfer i glywed Cymraeg de Cymru. Felly mae'n iawn. Mae lot o bobl yn deud bod nhw'n... Mae lot o bobl yn deud bod pobl o Ogledd Cymru yn deud bod nhw ddim yn deall Cymraeg de Cymru, ond os ti'n gwylio digon o deledu, mae'n iawn. Dwi hefyd yn gwrando ar y radio basically bob dydd, felly, dwi ddim yn gwybod os dwi'n ateb y cwestiwn. Da i gahol. I love trains. Yes! Well, I'll be taking the train into Czechia next month. No, not by the end of May, because I'll be flying to Vienna and then taking a train in, like to Brno for the Polyglot Gathering, because it's actually so much closer than flying to Prague as well. But I think both legs of both of our train trips have been cancelled apparently. But no, just the one between the Vienna airport and Vienna Central Station. Like both ways, the same leg of both ways has been cancelled. But thankfully, it's just the local train, so there's plenty of trains that we can take. I don't know what's happening, but thankfully the one that goes from Austria into Czechia, it's fine. So, yay, I guess. Love the railjet. I'm really banking on ÖBB, like Austrian rail here. I'm just hoping it's like... I read that it's much better than German trains. Let's hope that's true. Congrats to Austria, by the way. I'd have to look them up because there's a lot that my dad will take me to. Oh my god, your dad just knows so much about steam trains. People do that, but it depends on the area and the route. Yeah, I guess because these heritage trains, I know that's what they're called. They are quite limited in where they can do. If you just happen to be going that way, let's say for a commute or something, that's totally fine. Oh, by the way, when I was in Dublin, last month. Oh, it's been a month since I was in Dublin. That's crazy. And I still haven't made that short that I filmed in Dublin. Oh my! I'm going to get around to that. I filmed something in Dublin, just haven't made it yet. So we were taking a train along the sea to Bray. Yeah, Bray. So it's really nice. That's what my housemate recommended I do. To take the local train, commuter train from Dublin, and it goes all the way along the sea, and you can see a very nice like bay, very beautiful mountains along the sea and nice beaches. So we were on the train. I was actually, to be honest, really sleepy, but then we were sitting with this old guy, in a like a very nice suit, and when I was like, we got out of a tunnel. On the train, got out of a tunnel, and then I was like, "Oh yeah, that's really nice. I'm filming. So that looks like I'm shooting someone. Sorry, I don't know why I'm doing this. Why is this filming? In sign language, this is filming. This is shooting someone. What the hell?" So I was filming backwards. I was filming like getting out of the tunnel, and then he said, "No, look that way." And then I turned back, and it was magnificent. I could see like the side of the mountain. And then how the train goes through parts of it. It's so beautiful. So yeah, and then we talked to that old guy a little bit. It turns out he works for a heritage train. So he just, so his commute is that he drives to the train station by the sea, takes a train in, and then goes and drive the heritage train for the kids. And it's really cute. I'm like, oh, and he gives off like kind grandpa vibes. It was so nice to talk to him. Too bad we were already like arriving by that time. Dysgais I Gymraeg yn ysgol yng Nghaerdydd, felly mae Gogledd Cymru yn diddorol iawn. Mae Gogledd Cymru, ti eisiau deud tafodiaeth Gogledd Cymru neu just y lle? Swn i'n deud bod y ddau yn ddiddorol iawn. A yn y dosbarth, dwi wedi trio dynwared neu copio'r acen o dde Cymru o blaen. Dwi'n meddwl wythnos diwetha roedden ni'n siarad am be oedd ni'n siarad am? Siarad am be? Chwedlau? Neu, ddim chwedlau. Teithiau. Ia, teithiau o gwmpas Cymru. Ac oedden ni'n darllen text am deithiau yng Nghymru, ac oedd y text yn cael ei sgwennu yn tafodiaeth De Cymru, felly o'n i eitha, ddyswn ni darllen y text yn yr acen De Cymru, just fel joke. A felly, wedyn naeth yr athrawes ofyn, ti eisiau trio? Na, dwi'n methu. Dwi'n ffeili. Dwi'n methu copio acen De Cymru. Mae gen i llais yn y pen, fel mae'n ieithoedd eraill hefyd, pan dwi'n siarad Saesneg. Os ti eisiau copio sgaws ar enghraifft, mae gen i'r llais yn y pen, ond dwi'n methu copio'r llais. Felly, mae gen i'r un peth am dafodiaethau De Cymru, ie. Yn anffodus, ond mae'n ddiddorol, mae'n wahanol iawn, mae'r gramadeg yn wahanol hefyd, dachi wedi newid llawer o bethau. Be ti'n meddwl? Be ti'n meddwl am yr acen? Am yr acennau, ella? It's his hobby. I think he's been to some of the lines on the Isle of Man. Oh my God, on the Isle of Man. Have you been there? I think we have someone, not right now, but like in these streams who's from there, I think. It's really cool. I'd love to be there at some point and maybe do something about Manx. It's like, that's going to be my shtick now. He took me to one in Wales and ones, and he actually took students from school to help repair the local. Whoa, that is mad. That is so cool. It was a community action thing. I see. Relax simmer. Oh wait, it is? What is this? Imali netko avion zakakve praznike ili nešto slič. It's so weird. I feel like I have a feel for what these things mean, but I can't pinpoint anything at all. You can't type. Me neither. It's okay. I can't speak. Never been. You've been to the Isle of Wight. Not. That's not the right Wight. Yep. You can't type today. That's not the right Wight. Oh, speaking of Isle of Wight, actually, we were just talking about it in Welsh class this week. I think the teacher mentioned Isle of Wight at some point. Oh yeah. I think she has some relatives there. I'm like, oh my god, that's a long way from North Wales. And then she says it in Welsh, it's Ynys with. Yeah, with. And she says it's because with means 8 in Welsh, and she says it's because it looks like and number 8. I'm like, yeah, no, that's sus. Because with sounds like white, and white doesn't mean 8. So I checked it, and it's got nothing to do with 8. But I kind of like the folk etymology. You know what? I'm gonna check what it means. No, Ynys with. It definitely does not mean 8. It means. It's cognate with Latin vecta, vectis. What? That's so weird. Oh my god! I'll show you. Oh, this is like mal-aligned. Can I do this? There we go. Okay. No, it's not nice. I'm a bit of a perfectionist, so I want everything to fit nicely, but I guess that's not possible. So I go to the Welsh entry for Ynys with, which is Isle of Wight, and then I'm like, oh, let's see where it came from. It says, oh, it's from Celtic Wechta. I don't know which one it is. I guess Wechta. Yeah, it sounds like Wechta. Compare Latin Wechta. I'm like, okay, sure. Maybe that means something in Latin. And it says alternative form of Wectis. I click Wectis, and bam, it just means Isle of Wight. Why the... How old is this fucking word? Oh, hold on. There is a meaning. I'm just so disappointed that I just keep clicking and it just says Isle of Wight. Like, yeah, I know it means Isle of Wight, but what does it actually mean? It's related to creature, thing, course, turn, time. What? Lever, gate, separator. Okay, let's just look at where Isle of Wight is from. It's been suggested that... Oh my god, it's really old. I guess it makes sense because it's close to the continent, so when the Romans came, they would have, like, named the island or something. It might have been referred to in the 1st century, but it is more likely to be St. Michael's Mount. I've been there, yay! I've been on there very, very briefly, and then they were like, "Oh, sorry, tides are coming. You have to clear off now." So I have. I think it's this one. Yeah, I think I got this from St. Michael's Mount. This is just a travel show at this point. So very cool. Just something that's almost connected to the main island. Oh, by the way, if you haven't been there, it's actually really cool. It's like it is technically connected to land, but there's like a path going there. But it is like whenever it's high tide, the path is underwater, so you can't go there. So they only open when it's low tide, so you can walk there. You can look around, have a Cornish pasty, look around the castle or like church or something, buy some souvenirs, and then they'd be like, "Oh, the tides are coming. Go clear off. Go back to Cornwall. Go back to the main island." I think there's something very similar in Wales as well. I can't remember where though. Can someone remind me? Do you remember if there's something like that in Wales? I also did put that in my travel log, and I used the Cornish name. I think it's called like a rock on the wood or something, because like underneath the water there used to be like a whole like piece of woods. Yeah, because I've seen like pictures of it, and now they're just like they're just dead because they're underwater. But it's really cool. It's really cool to is there tidal island. Oh yeah, that's the term for it. Let's see if they have What the hell? Wait, we have that in Hong Kong? We have that in Hong Kong? Within the Tolo Harbor? Wait, hold on. That's where I lived. I wrote a piece of music about the frickin' harbor. What the hell? I love that they translated it. Sorry. Whoa. How did I never know that? Is it the same thing? Tidal Island. Anyway. So, United Kingdom, England, Scotland. Oh, there's plenty. Which one's the one I've heard about? I don't know. Anyway, I know Llanddwyn. I know Llanddwyn. I'm being distracted. Anyway, what was I doing? Oh, I was looking up the etymology. Yeah, that's not helping. They're just guessing what the Romans were writing about. But okay, so I guess nobody knew where the name came from. It's just the same. Could be Brythonic. So they're just guessing. That's cool, I guess. Anyway. Can you recommend some Polish books for learning as a complete beginner? As a complete beginner? No. Nope, nie ma. Nie mam. You're tired and very stressed about deadlines. Aww. Have you done with your... I can't English, what the hell? Are you done with your deadlines yet, or are they still going on? That sounds stressful. I've mainly been doing some marking for the uni. It's fun because I teach composition as a TA, teaching assistant, and then now I'm marking some compositions. It's really fun. It's difficult because it's like creative art. It's really subjective, but then we're trying to be objective, and then we have some rules that we have to stick to, and so it is actually I'm learning how to do it. Like talking through them with the lecturer really helped. So now I'm going back to look at my comments again, but I really enjoy it. I do love doing that. I need to apply for TA jobs again. But otherwise, I've been saying, and this weekend I should be doing more PhD work. I should be going back to writing my thing, because there's so much has gone on in the past few weeks. It's crazy. Osietam do slovenski języki wolę chorwacki, polski, kał, tylko sliczyn da możecie samo pogledać i być kał. Rozumiem. Rozumiem wszystko. Osietam. I don't know what Osietam is. Still thanks. No problem at all. So, now I was going to say what I already mentioned, like briefly, what I'm going to be doing, but I need to look into how to do that fading thing that I sometimes do. So, this is just sneak peek or behind the scenes sneak peek into what I'm doing for my talk at the Polyglot Gathering. Honestly, why do I do it? I don't even know, but I enjoy it. Oh my god, I hate this black bar on the bottom. Hold on. That's better. I'm going to adopt a very comfortable seating position. So you should do a live stream in just Welsh. I would totally do that, but it's just I don't know how to get like enough audience to make that make sense, because I can't just be talking to myself. You know what I'm saying? Like I could do one in just Polish. I've kind of done it, but it's just so niche. Like, yeah, I have to find a way to like get the Welsh speakers to come and watch it, because it's already hard speaking English because you need to. The only people who are going to show up are people who are interested and also just happen to be free at the time to watch something. And if you add an extra requirement of like understanding a certain language, especially a language that is so like a niche minority, it's probably very hard. But you know what? If somehow we can find a time for like more Welsh speakers to show up, for example, the the speaking one that I'm thinking of doing and planning to do, then I will do it. You're editing your portfolio. Somehow whips into 30-page exit portfolio. Oh no. Okay, you know what? So focus on doing your thing, but also put this on the background. Keep watching this on the background and do whatever you need to do, and also like type random things in chat. So I was saying I do these talks at the Polyglot Gathering, mainly just because I really enjoyed them. I don't know why. I used to hate public speaking, and then now I kind of enjoy it. It's weird. Like, oh, I want to have something to contribute. And then, so I just submit something. And then somehow every year, I just somehow have some, that's a lot of sums in one sentence, somehow have some idea for a talk. And this year I'm doing grammar. I talk about grammar. And a friend of mine is really upset he's not there. He's like, oh, I wish I could watch it. Because they do film everything, but they don't guarantee that they will post them online. I've spoken to the organizers. They say, oh, sometimes we try to post everything, but we sometimes select as well because we want to make sure that the quality is good. So that's fair. So they usually post most of it, not guaranteed. It's much better already because like before last year they didn't film everything. They only filmed the things in the main room. So that's why I had to film the talk in Polish that I did. And I filmed it so poorly. If you haven't seen it, I did a talk in Polish and I was completely not within the frame. That's the most epic fail of a filming that I've ever done. But anyway, that's like ancient history. But afterwards, they started filming everything. So if you are not making it to the gathering, you'll most likely see it at some point. But that some point is most likely going to be 1 year after the event because like my talk from last year just came out. Like I did it like end of May last year or like mid-May-ish. Yeah. And then mine just came out like last week or something. And then this time last year, just before I set off for the Polyglot Gathering, my talk from the previous year just came out. So I don't know why they always keep me till the last. Maybe my talks are so good they want me to be like, what do you call that? It's saying the last and most exciting one. Not most exciting, but one of the top, I suppose. Try not to cry. Oh, yeah, okay. I'm glad that it is an excuse for you to take a break. So enjoy your break while I'm yapping. I'm able to yap when I'm given the opportunity to, and you guys are giving me that opportunity, so that's on you. That's your fault for letting me yap, and encouraging me sometimes even by. So go on, talk to me more so that I get to yap more. I should. So anyway, so I'm gonna like partly not the whole thing, but I'm gonna partly prep this talk with you guys so you get a sneak peek of what it's going to be about without having to go there. Let's pick one. What should I pick, chat? What's your favorite theme? These are like kind of overused. I've used like basically all of them, right? I don't know. What do you say? I usually go for this one. This one feels safe for me. Oh, someone's giving a lot of reactions. This one is purple. What is this? That's a bit. Oh my god, that is so bookish. Maybe that fits the theme well because it's grammar. What is this? Oh, I like this. I like this. Just came in. Welcome, Ivory Sky. Yes, I was just going to mention what the talk's about. What do you think about this theme? I think it works. So the talk is going to be about grammar, as I said. It's going to be about verb aspects because some of you will probably know what that is, especially if you learned the Slavic language. If you speak one but haven't like studied it, then you probably won't know that. But there's this thing called verb aspects, which means they're not about when the action happened, but they're more about the state of the action that you're describing. For example, in English, we have the continuous aspect, as in doing something. So when I say doing something, that doesn't tell you when that happened, because you could be, I'm prepping a presentation right now, or I was prepping a presentation yesterday, or I will be prepping a presentation tomorrow. So it is a separate thing from tense, which is when something happens. And that's the thing. That's what I'm going to talk about. So I want to compare like Rhapsody in lingo. I'm going to compare verb aspects across different languages. This is me actually practicing my talk as well. You recommend Canva? Gonna have to pay for that. I think they forced me into doing getting a free trial, and then I don't know. I've been using this for too long. I'm an old man. I grew up with PowerPoint, and now all the kids are using Canva. Does that even work? I don't know how to use Canva. My sister uses Canva. Why is there space here? No, that's fine. Are they both free? What? Are they? I mean Canva, I know Canva's partly free. Now get another trial? No. How do you find? Oh, hey. You can see my CV from here. Hopefully you can't read it. Hold on. Where is presentation? Is it like similar to? And then do you like export PowerPoint PDF or something? Company profile. How much can you see? Yeah, you can see something, I suppose. I'll think about that. Anyway, I'm more used to Google Slides, so I'm gonna focus on like putting things in. So this is what I sent as a proposal. If you go to the Polyglot Gathering website, you know what I'll show you right now. This is yours truly. You can see that's what the talk is about. And then this is all. I think since last year or something. Keep it up. Thank you, AliFF. Since last year, they also asked me like, oh, can you give more detail about what it's about? So this is what I have. So this, I'm going to turn that into point form. As how aspect is distributed among common languages, certain tenses such as English, other possibilities to express aspect in different languages. Oh yeah, I'm going to talk about Cantonese. Of course I'm going to talk about Cantonese. How they can combine like Legos. Wait, what does it even mean? Why did I write this? Why? Wait, what? Why did I write this? Oh yeah, I guess. I think about this. Describe tense and how they interact with mood particles. And I'm going to be talking about BSL as well, uses independently of English, how they transform sentence structures. Slavic languages. I'm thinking what I should go into first. You don't use either. You use LibreOffice. I mean, yeah. Hold on. I have LibreOffice on my computer. I just don't use it. I'll show you if other people don't know what Ivory Sky is talking about. Might as well. Hold on. Let me switch. And then I can. Oh, I know what it. LibreOffice. Oh, sorry. Yep. Yeah, my system is in Welsh. So that's the cool thing about open source software as well. They just translate everything because you don't have to wait for the company's approval to translate something. So like, yeah, I'm just gonna make a Welsh version of this. So because my system is in Welsh, Can't do that on Windows, I think. So yeah, that's LibreOffice. Hold on. Candy. Yeah, I've never used Impress on LibreOffice. At this point, I'm too used to online software, I think. Oh, that is actually so fucking cool. I like these. They look good. Why is this in here? Oh, someone made this as well. It's not AI because it's open source software. They hate that shit. That is cool. Thank you. I like that. I like that. And it's, yeah, they have everything in Welsh. Mewn osod cynllun, sioe sleidiau adol. They misspelled it. Should be a Y in here. Oh no! Can I fix it somehow? I'll think about it. Anyway, back to the online one. They have subscriptions, but they use the free versions because you don't need the paid features. I don't actually know what the features are. Slavic languages. Love Slavic languages, by the way. Secret third layer of I know what that's talking about. Thankfully, different kinds of complete actions. How word roots are modified and yep. The question, okay, that's the structure. That's the structure of my talk. The question is, how should I change up the order? I might do Slavic languages first because people are more familiar with them. Do you agree, chat? If you speak Slavic languages, do you agree that people are more familiar? That's why I should do it first. Wait, hold on. Why is this one? I'll start with English. You know what? Okay. Yeah, I've already prepped something. Yay! Look at this. This is slay. I actually had to dig into the grammar book for these things. Okay, so I'm also gonna need. I'm gonna need my self-introduction page. Where is my? I just copy that every year from the last year. So, oh, you've looked at this. This is the one from last year, by the way, and it just came out on YouTube. So if you haven't seen it, if you're interested, go to my playlist. I'm sorry, I'm sitting like this. This is so chill. I'm just feeling like I want to sit like this today. Is that fine, chat? Is that okay? I'm just feeling lazy. Or if in BSI you say. So yeah, if you're interested in this, go to my channel. There is a playlist called Talks, and on there you can look. You can find this talk. It's so interesting. I really love this talk. You should really check it out. Even though I was very, I wouldn't say unprepared. You know what? I'll give myself some credit. I prepared for this well, at least in terms of prepping the content. I didn't practice it, but I prepared for it well. And also it was 9 a.m. on the last day of the gathering. That means everyone is freaking hungover or sleeping. Mostly sleeping. And my friends are like, why did I not see this? So I was there. And I said, yeah, kids, it's a Sunday morning. You're fucking sleeping. You've drank so much the previous night. You suck at Czech grammar. Yeah, that's the classic. I actually didn't know much about Cantonese grammar until I started teaching it. And then I looked something up, and then also obviously through teaching it, I started thinking about the grammar a lot, and thankfully I have a baseline understanding of how grammars work, so I can sort of intuit or use. I guess it's like how I learn languages using the linguist method. Now, if you don't know what I mean. The linguist method of learning languages is, I'm not saying linguists as in like people who are good at languages. I'm saying linguists as in people who are like studying an unknown language for the first time. Like, oh, look at this indigenous language that nobody has ever documented. That's how they study it. Or like just investigating an aspect of a language's grammar. What they would do is try to like say how do you say this, how do you say that, and then using those examples, they would infer the grammar and then do like hypotheses and think, oh, could I do this in this language? Should I? Is this a sentence that works? And then they would try to test the limits. Like, oh, what if I did this? Would it work? And then ask the native speaker, does it sound natural? That's, by the way, that's exactly how I've been learning Armenian, because I've been going through a book, but that book has been too slow for me. There's like a lot of content before it actually goes into any grammar. So what I've been doing is I just look up Wiktionary, look at all the verb conjugations, and then I was like, oh, if I said this in this context, does it make sense? And then my native speaker friend is like, oh yeah, that works. And I know, yep, okay, I'll do that again. So that's how I've been learning Cantonese grammar, basically. Just, except I'm the native speaker, so I would try to make a sentence and then think, does that work? Does that not work? So yeah. Oh, I also need to prep a presentation, a conference talk on this. There we go. So, should like start with something. Should have like a hook, like a YouTube video. Depends on what speak means. If you're talking CFR, then can you speak in a B level? Well, wait, what was I saying? You got new stuff. You got the custom systems stuff. Hold on, what are we talking about? CFR levels? I don't remember. But yeah. Do you have like Ivory Sky? Do you have like the rolling release systems or something? Because I have the old ass systems, like the classic Debian shit, and I haven't updated the system itself since 2023 because they haven't made the next one yet. It's taking them forever. So I'm really annoyed. I use Flatpak for everything that I actually choose to use, but I don't use LibreOffice that much, so I didn't bother to look it up. Maybe it's a Flatpak. Honestly, I don't know. It's just on my system. It came with it. Anyway, you know what the hook is? What is the difference? Screw it. I need to make sure I show off my stenography skills. So I'm not going to use QWERTY here. So what is the difference between these sentences? I was reading a book when I feel like I'm teaching English now. Why am I? This is exactly stuff I'm teaching my students. When my friend called me, I had read a book when my friend called me. I used to read. Should I say book or books? Books when my friend. English speakers in the chat, which is probably everyone. Do these sentences make sense? Just checking. He asked for those who spoke Slavic languages. Ah, I see. Okay. They speak a beach level. Oh, you speak Russian. That's cool. I tried learning Russian. I can't speak it still. Have I mentioned I did? I think I did mention. Yeah, I looked at some Polish C1, C2 papers, and I feel like I do want to do it at some point. I feel like I don't know, because for as long as I've been learning languages on my own, I've been like, yeah, I don't really care for exams. They're like a hassle and also not necessary for anything. But recently, because I've been doing these courses, I was like, oh, I might as well do the exams anyway. So I'm doing lots of exams now, and then now I'm getting into the exam mood. So I'm like, oh, how do I want to do other exams now? So I looked into like Polish exams, German exams. I was like, maybe I can try to study for a C1. And then my friend said, nah, don't bother. My friend said, yeah, she was going to do the C1 in German at some point, but then she was like, I might as well try the C2, and then she got it. So she says, don't bother, just do the C2. Because in terms of the exams, okay, not talk about the actual levels, the actual requirements of the level. In terms of the exams only, the only difference between C1 and C2 is like C2 it's just heftier. There's a lot more. It's like lots more going on, lots to read, lots to say, lots of everything. Which kind of makes sense because C2, it consists of lots of things that you can't really test in an exam. So what they can test is like how comfortable you are in the language, I suppose. So yeah, maybe at some point I would try do like a C2 Polish or German, but this is the future. I'm just mulling over the idea. But I will have to actually study for those because my languages are relatively rusty, and also I need a lot of like nuances in those languages, and I'm nowhere as comfortable in those languages as I am in English yet. I do want to be anyway. You find you just basic newest version. I see. I've thought of distro hopping, but I just can't be arsed, especially when I use my computer for like production things. So I feels like when I distro hop, it's a lot of work to like set up the whole thing again. And then I have like my storage, including my second disk and my like cloud storage, are set up in a specific way. So you had to learn a decent level of Russian because it was mandatory in school. Ah, wait. Oh, okay. So yeah, that makes sense. You have to do that in school. Wait 1 second. I just realized something. Oh, how should I do this? Oh, you know what? I'll do it right here. Okay, just give me 1 second. Change over to this, and then add. Oh, this is fun. Make it small. You don't know what I'm doing. And then move this. Oh, go down. That looks nice enough. Okay, good. Okay, sorry. I had to put this here. I had to. I mean, I made it. Might as well make the most out of it. It's not easy to make this thing, by the way. You're in your second distro hopping phase. Do I just attract a certain type of viewers? Like, I mean, all the power to you, but why are so many people on Linux in my chat right now? It's really funny, actually. It doesn't usually happen. I guess it's all connected, like all the minority people use Arch by the... Do you actually use Arch, or are you like just trolling? Are you memeing right now, cheese eater? Okay. You find learning Japanese much more fun. Yeah. You use a ton of Anki. How do you use Anki, by the way? I haven't used it for a while. I recently booted it up again, mainly just to... Hold on. I added some Armenian decks to it because I feel like... I do notice that. Like, I feel like at like the beginning levels, I need a big dose of vocabulary instilled. Like, all the basic stuff, I need to like... Wkuć, po polsku, wkuć. Into your brain. Stuff it into your brain. So I might have to do that. Rhapsody in Linux. Use Arch on some devices. How many devices do you use? I just have the two, and I have to run Windows on my laptop because I'm still a composer and I can't compose on Linux. That's just a sad truth. What was I thinking? I was thinking... Oh yeah, wpajać. Just checking this word. Yeah, wpajać. That's the other Polish word. Don't know if any Pole is even watching, but wkuć, wpajać. The random words I know. Where was I? Okay. So. There we go. Nope. Aspects. Let's do this. That's one thing I've learned over the years. If you want to do like an effective and like a presentation that leaves an impression, don't put so many words in it. Just bam, big word. Aspects. Oh my god, I just realized. Normally when you do a talk, you put who am I way earlier, right? I feel like I've been influenced by the way that I make videos, because usually you have the hook and then I say, oh, welcome to Rhapsody in Lingo, and so on. Should I keep that, or should I like stick to the usual not normal order? Maybe I should. Yeah, no, I like this. I'm used to it at this point. I'll put the who am I after the introduction. What is an aspect? Let me quote Wikipedia. As a grammatical. Yep. Because it's not a serious academic talk. You know what? I won't even quote it. I'll just screenshot it. Bam. It's not academia. I can quote Wikipedia. Grammatical category. So tense, aspect. Do you guys know mood, by the way? In grammar. I'm getting into like actual linguistics now. Grammatical. What's the way of describing modality? Tense. When is this happening? Does this happen? Aspects. What action happen? What state is the action in? What do I think about? Rhapsody in linguistics. I mean, I'm not hiding. My channel is. It has some linguistics in it. Like, I don't know. Definitely, I do want to reach an audience that is not already well versed in linguistics, but at the same time, I never shy away from linguistics. It is so important and so interesting as well. So I like. Do you guys know Rob Words, by the way? Chat. Who of you watches Rob Words? Let me know in the chat. Do you watch Rob Words? I like the way he does things. Like he does go into some linguistics, not very advanced stuff, but like some linguistics. But then he makes sure to make everything incredibly clear every single time. So, like even if he says things that are basic to me, like a diphthong. When he says the word diphthong, he makes sure to mention that, oh, as in you start with one vowel and then you go into another. To me, it's boring because I know that, but I am aware that lots of people don't know what a diphthong is. So I really appreciate how he does things. So appreciation post for Rob Words. I just wish he did things more than like English, French, and German. You reach an audience that uses Linux and bloody hell. It's a weird audience. Okay. No. That's clear. Tense. No, is there anything else? Tense aspect. Evidentiality? I might. You know what? I'll put evidentiality there as well. Do you guys know how linguistically literate are these people? Do you know evidentiality? I love evidentiality. Is this real? Chat, is this real? That's what evidentiality is. What do I think about the action? Yeah, modality is, I hope, yeah. Why aspects are interesting. Oh, I said I was going to use steno. What the hell? I keep forgetting that I have this skill. Why aspects are interesting? Because they differ a lot between languages. How do you describe, categorize, the state of an action? No, this one should be differ a lot between languages because oh no, hold on. How do you translate between languages? Do you have to add or lose some information? You hate Lithuanian grammar. It's literally just torture in the form of words. You can say that about lots of things, to be honest. But you speak Lithuanian, right? So that makes sense because you don't need it. You don't need to know about it. But I enjoy Lithuanian grammar. You love weird, quirky grammar. Yes. I guess you're the audience that I attract. Why are aspects interesting? Because I'll put this in first. Because people are often not aware of them. Except speakers, and learners of Slavic languages. Because they differ a lot between languages. Because they can tell us so much with so few words. That's cool. I like that. Is that a good intro? Are you captivated right now? Do you want to like look at this talk right now? You fit all the criteria. Your school forced you to know about your own country's language. Yeah, it's weird, right? You have to know about your own language. I wish we did that in Hong Kong. We need to do that. But sadly, we just don't do it at all. Not us. You don't even know how many tones they are, and then people get all these misconceptions and they spread all the myths and teach people wrong shit. All they know what they can teach people is they only teach swear words because they don't know anything worth teaching people. Okay, rant over. Oh right, I forgot these things. I need to look up some source at some point. I'll do that later. No, what am I doing? Dative verbs. Do I just attract people who are like me? Why do we have a stenographer in the audience? What the hell? Stative verbs. Forgot the. I'll look it up later. I forgot the terms. Common states of verbs. Perfective? No. Perfective is the action done. Continuous is the action still ongoing. No. Wait, how did you ongoing? Ongoing, okay. I think there are the common others. You grind monkey type as if it's your livelihood. Oh my god. I don't do that. I should be doing that, but I have too much other things to grind. I have access to grind. So let's start with English. I could use some of these actually. I don't know how they do. English aspects. Oh no, I was sort of how many tenses does English have? Whatever way you say it in English, livelihood, yeah. 12. Chat, can you name the tenses in English? That's the question. Are you able to? I don't know how you learned English, because if you're a native speaker, maybe you can't name them. Because I've seen native speakers talk about English grammar, and poor them, they struggle. Whereas this is like what I've been doing my whole life. Okay, so present. No, forgot to do this. Present. Simple. Wait, what? Simple. Continuous. Perfect. Past. Simple. Continuous. Perfect. Past perfect. Past. You didn't pay attention in class. I did. I was such a good student. Future. Simple. Continuous. Perfect. Shit, what other tenses are there? Uh-oh. Wait, what? What English tenses? I actually don't remember. Hold on. What? I remember there are 12 tenses, or like in quotes. Okay, just gonna just cheat. The 12 basic English tenses, which is wrong because they're not tenses, but okay. Simple, continuous, perfect. Oh, because you can do, yeah. Perfect continuous, there we go. Perfect continuous. Perfect continuous. Right? Yeah, there we go. I need to make sure there's animation here. I forgot how to do animation. Shit, how to do animation? You feel like the near future is one. That's not a tense. At least that's not how it's taught. I forgot to do animation. How to do animation? Animation! I could just search it probably. Search. No, animate. There we go. Yep. By paragraph. Already? 3 times 4. Already sorted into 3 real tenses. What about these? And then you have like habitual. I used to go to school by bus. Any other ones? No, it's mainly just habitual. What about C1 according to the requirements to study? Wait, what's 15? What is that from? What test is that? And then I'm gonna copy the same thing, move the animation because I do want to highlight something. Ah, what I do? Where? I said I'm used to Google Slides, but then I realized I use it like twice a year, and then I don't remember. There we go. Animate. Do not animate. Remove all the animation. Simple. Let's give them some highlights. Oh, what did I do? I like colors. Do you like colors? German A level in English. And I'll just copy them. Now, Your monkey type account that you grinded. Oh my god, that is dedication. So it should be like. Can you actually see the slideshow? You can. And then it turns color. Oh, what'd I do? Oh, there's an extra C here. Shit. Aspects. So that's gonna be okay. I'm gonna put more in later on. So, and then afterwards I'll go into Polish. If you're learning Polish, this is your chance to have it explained to you. Personally, you smell colors and taste them. Do you actually? Do you have synesthesia? Are you serious? Or are you just joking? Oh, Polish. Not pelvis. What the hell? How many aspects do Slavic languages have? And that's famously they have perfective and imperfective. Perfective, imperfective. No, I just imperfective. And I usually use like, I use, no, you know what, you're just autistic. Oh, really? That's something that you do when you're autistic. That's interesting. How the aspects are formed. Oh, you know what? I do need to explain them. I can't assume that people just know how aspects work in Slavic languages. I don't know. I'll be at the Polyglot Gathering. Most people usually speak German and Spanish. That's from observation. Lots of people speak French. I can't expect people to just know how Slavic languages do work. Let's see. Examples. Examples? No. Examples. Czytam książkę. Oh no! Oh, fuck! No! Hold on. How many tenses does? You know what? I don't want to generalize. I'm just gonna do Polish. Just in case. Just in case I can't generalize. So you've got the past tense, non-past. And then you can do 2 times 2 equals 4. Examples. No, I'll add a table. Let's do a table. Insert table. Let's do this. Examples. No, not examples. Why is the text? Why is the font shit? Examples. So past, non-past. Imperfective, effective. What is this font? Play fair display. Let's do this. Fuck off Arial. Give me play fair display. There we go. Take this away. Make it big. Now that's a big boy. Czytałem książkę. I was reading a book. Czytam książkę. I am reading a book. Perfective past. Przeczytałem książkę. I read. I read the book. That's not a good example. That's going to confuse people. It's okay. I'm going to be saying out loud. So it's I read a book. Przeczytałem książkę. Przeczytam książkę. I will read. Will have read a book. I read a book. T times 4 equals 12. Oh, you know what? I'll make this a new slide. I'll draw the comparisons to English. But there is also the future imperfect. You know, hold on. Panic mode. I'll add a because in Polish there's like the imperfective future. That's technically not a tense. It would be a tense in the English tense sense. I'll add it. I'll put 3 slides. I hate how these things are never like very clean and clear. 149 is nothing. Oh, fuck off. I'm like at a consistent 120, which is stupid because like on my laptop, it's just the shit keyboard. I can do 160 on QWERTY. Format, table, insert. Move this here. Yeah, let's do this. And it splits into present and future. Będę czytać książkę. No. I will be reading a book. I will read the whole book. I will have read a book. But there's no present perfect. I think that's good. So this one I'm comparing it to English. So in English you have 12 freaking tenses. What are they again? So present simple, present continuous, present have read a book. Perfect. Present perfect continuous. I have been, yeah. Nope. I have been reading a book. Ja, czytam książkę. I have been reading a book. And then past simple, I read a book. Past continuous, I was reading a book. Past perfect. Oh. Oh. There is the pluperfect in Polish. Do you know what I'm talking about? There's the really weird past of the past tense in Polish. Pluperfect. I'll just double check. In Polish, pluperfect. Okay, that's good. In Polish, pluperfect is only found in texts written in or imitating Old Polish, when it is formed with past perfect tense of być and past participle. Zrobiłem, był. Okay, so nobody uses it. Perfect. I can ignore it. I had read a book. I had read a book. I had been reading a book. I will read a book. I will have read a book. Present, future perfect. Will read a book. Present, simple. Will, yeah, present. Future, continuous, future. I will have been reading a book. I guess that's yeah, I'll copy these. So messy. That's kind of what I like about these languages, because they're so messy. Do you agree? Or is it just me? Maybe I'm a weirdo that I like the messiness of it. Oh, now the PowerPoint, the slides are messy. The whole book. No, not take this away. I'll put that in the notes. Where are the notes? Notes. Wait, I thought we had... What? Where are my notes? View. Where did my notes go? What the hell? My slides always have notes. Oh, well, oh, there we go. Speaker notes. The whole book. Good. Oh my god, that was intense. That's actually brain melting. And then what else? What else did I say I was gonna do? Oh wait, this is better. Why I'm not using this one? Section header. Oh right, I used the main point one. Section header. That's actually nicer. I like this one better. Is this nicer, chat? This is more harmonious, right? I don't know. The main point one, it is like meant to be completely different and contrasting. Cantonese. And then I'll copy the Cantonese aspects. I will cite Wikipedia again. Oh, this is... Can I copy and paste? Oh, this is messy. Oof. What is this? What happened here? Why is there so many lines? Oh, dang it. I'll I'll just... What if I used reading a book for the entire presentation and for all the examples? Would that be like weird or boring if I just use the same example for every fucking thing? You know what? I will see if I can do that. Let's see. No, that's okay. You know what? I won't do it. Yeah, not that's because we have 9 aspects in Cantonese. I can't use the same example for all 9 of them. Ngọ.喺香港 Fuck it. I'll make my own. That's too much work. You know the drill. And then add a table here. The verb system in Cantonese. Tense is not marked. No. 我 睇緊書 read continuous book. That's an ugly font for this, for typing Cantonese 粵拼. 我 Now I'll put the gloss in the notes. I am reading a book. 尋日睇緊書. I was reading a book yesterday. No. Heng 朝7點. I will be reading a book at 7 a.m. tomorrow. Is that... Nah, I should make a table. I should do tables more often. I don't know why I just keep avoiding it. Let's do this, bitch. Move it in. Bam. Nope. What am I doing? Don't need this. Nope. I'm reading a book. Ah. Bang. There we go. So much nicer. That's why I love spreadsheets. So clean. I'm not saying this is a spreadsheet. I'm just saying I like tables. That's what I meant. Yeah, that's good. Okay. Are the numbers tones? Yes, that's what they are. Very good observation. So, 我睇緊書. 緊 is I should do this. Continuous. 我尋日睇緊書. I, yesterday, read continuous book. 我聽朝7點睇緊書. So that's it. You don't mark that. You don't tell people when something happens. I mean, that verb doesn't tell people when something happens in Cantonese. You use the time to give that information. If you don't give that information, then you have no way of knowing. So let's do more tables. Tables. So how many columns do I need? Aspect. Just do 3 aspects for now. Stop using Arial. You're back, Ivory Sky. Welcome back. I've moved on to talk about Cantonese. I might give this a break and then like switch to something else after doing the Cantonese part. Because I feel like I've made really good progress, and thank you for like keeping me company while I do this. And I hope this is interesting for you, because I don't know, is this interesting, Chad? Because you see how hold on, what's the idiom? How the cookie's made? No, that's how the cookie crumbles. Wait, there is an idiom. I'm doubting my English right now. How the sausage is made. How the sausage gets made. There you go. You see how the sausage gets made. By doing where am I with Lithuanian? You watch a lot of streams. Oh, thank you. So yeah. I assume that none of you are going to the event, so like you can get a sneak peek of it, and maybe people will see this and then they will be like, "Oh, I want to see how Israel does this talk and how he explains the examples," because I'm not going to put everything in the slides. Because what's the point? That's what I learned. Don't put everything in the slides, so that there is some value in listening to you talk. And I do like to talk, apparently. So where are you with Lithuanian? I'm honestly I don't know. Lithuanian is currently not in my slate, not on my plate right now. It's been a while, because I did Lithuanian in August 23, and then even though I really enjoyed it, like don't get me wrong, I really love the language and it sounds so nice and it's so fun to learn, but I just don't have any other reason to keep learning it. Because for me, I learn the language when I have a personal reason, not just interest, but rather like, let's say a person that I want to talk to. Like, for example, I'm learning Armenian because I really like my Armenian friend. I want to talk to them in their language. Like, hopefully, maybe someday we don't have to speak English anymore. Or like, I'm trying to do something with the language. I'm trying to move the country, which is, I guess, not the truth right now. I guess that Welsh kind of counts. Or like, I really enjoy a certain piece of media, which I guess hasn't happened to me either. So I'm lacking a reason like that to keep learning Lithuanian. So I can't keep doing that. And also, you know what? The Welsh thing has basically taken over my life right now. I'm doing an interview with a panel in a few days about learning Welsh. So that's going to be exciting. I've prepped some scripts. So basically just the stuff that I've been asked about in the past. Like, oh, wow, you learned the language. How are you learning it? What are you doing in the language? That kind of stuff. We'll use the characters. Should I? Should I? Because I'm kind of lazy to. Should I do it? It's really difficult to align. That's the thing, right? Because if I use like offline, if I use an offline slideshow software, I could try doing like, hold on. Who is it with? Secret. You don't get to know that. It's a big secret. Let's see if I have oh no, I don't have that font. Nope. No, because that... Oh yeah, I remember, because it doesn't work on my system. So yeah, a friend of mine made a font that automatically adds the pronunciation on top of the characters. So actually, I really want that, and I bought it with a discount, of course. I bought it and then realized it doesn't work in my system as intended. So I was really sad. But then he was like, yeah, it's okay. You're buying a product. If it doesn't work for you, it's fine. I'll give you a refund. And I was like, oh, I feel bad because I want to support you. I really love the product. So I think that also ties back into the Linux thing. I think it's partly because it requires some like cutting edge specification or libraries that my system, which is based on Ubuntu, like some ancient, let's see, Ubuntu 20, yeah, it's from Ubuntu 2204. That's like 3 years ago. So the libraries haven't been updated since. So like the next time I distro hop, the next time I switch to a newer distribution, I might give that font a try again, and it's probably going to have that newer library. Because I really tried to debug it. I tried to find what the problem was, and I think, yeah, it's just the library that's in my system is ancient, 3 years ago. I've been looking into elementary OS, by the way, if like Linux peeps are in the chat. I've been a fan of them for ages. So some things I don't agree with, but I generally like their ethos. I like to keep things clean. That's my thing. Yeah. But I like to have the control that I have if I need it. So anyway, so back should I put it here? That's a question. Is it gonna... I'm worried it's gonna get fucked up when I show it on another system. Do you think Linux sucks on... music sucks on Linux? Yeah, that's why I work on my Windows laptop. It's kind of sad. Ludwig, you seeing this? Tad, do you think it's gonna get messed up once I put this on a different computer? I'm a bit worried. You see what I'm doing, right? Oh, this is annoying. No, that's fine. Oh. Thing. Seal. Done. To be fair, I think you have a good point, because there will be people who have learned some sort of Chinese at the event who would love for me to use the characters. Good. Music is one thing I can't... I've seen people like successfully do it. I think there are things you can do on doors that are on Linux, but at the same time, it's just now the VSTs don't work. Obviously, I don't work with VSTs generally, but they don't work. There's MuseScore. I'm a composer, so I could use MuseScore, but I would have to learn that all over again. It's still not as powerful as what I'm used to. Yeah, just so I guess. Yeah, I just refuse to use Macs. That's my thing. Just I do like. It's the weird thing. I like Apple products. Most things about Apple products I do like. I just don't like the company. That's it. So I never own an Apple product. So I've never used them. Like when I touch a MacBook, I'm just completely lost. Oh well. I was like, I feel like sometimes when I'm using my partner's MacBook, I'm like, can I just use the terminal? Because I know most of the commands I know are going to work on this system better than I know the system itself. Okay, let's copy some aspects. So let's start with perfective. It's too many windows. Perfective. So perfective. Something is finished. Also, do you see my notes, by the way? Just checking. See my notes. Yeah. Also, how long you've been doing something. Why am I forgetting I have steno again? Effective. continuous. Even as a design student, I don't like Macs or Apple. Oh my god, thank god, I'm not the only one. Yeah, design people are sort of contractually bound to use Macs. I think that's just a universal thing. Creative people just tend to do that. I remember talking to Justina on from Easy Polish about how I use Audacity to edit my podcast just because, I mean, it works for me. And I don't feel the need to pay for Adobe shit when I can use Audacity, at least for now. That's why when I edit for Easy Polish, when I do their podcast, I use Audacity. So that's all good. And then one time I brought up I use Linux, and Justin was like, "Oh my god, you don't even want to pay for Windows, Jesus." I'm like, no, not because I don't want to pay for it. It's just it works for me. Continuous progressive. Oh yeah, no. Oh, let's do this. So continuous, but also, no, progressive. Oh, you know what? I'm gonna do like a 2-slide thing. Perfective. Let's start with perfective. I'm gonna be lazy. I'm not gonna try to align the text. I'm just gonna put the characters and then the 粵拼。我食咗3碗飯。我睇咗10本書。我睇咗10本書。I read 10 books. 我呢本書我睇咗2個禮拜啦。呢本書我睇咗2個禮拜啦。食咗 no, let's not do that. 睇咗2個禮拜。That's too complex. I'll put that in the other slide. 睇咗2個禮拜。No. 睇咗2個禮拜 it. I read this book for 2 weeks. You hate Mac. Oh wait, I missed something. Apple products are difficult to repair or upgrade. They're not difficult to repair or upgrade. They're impossible to repair or upgrade. That's the whole thing. That's the whole controversy. That's why I said I don't like the company, because that is not. I mean, obviously they're connected, but it is not an inherent fault of the system. It's just intentionally imposed upon the system, the fact that you can't repair it. It's weird because for everything you can find something that works, but no, absolutely. Yeah, music doesn't work. Netflix, yep, it's horrible. That's why I have to do stuff on my telly. I can't watch Netflix on my computer because it's 720p. You find them so awkward to use. Use a gaming laptop. Have I seen your laptop, Michelle? You have a Steam Deck. I want a Steam Deck. I mean, if I were selfish, I would be like asking for donations to buy a Steam Deck right now, but I'm not. So I'm asking for them to go do a language course instead. But I really do want a Steam Deck. I find it so cool. I feel like I would be actually more motivated to play instead. Okay, so this book, not this book. This books. So how do I animate? That's the question. How does this work? Animate. Does this? No. So can I do like this? Animate. Does this work? Nope, it does not work. Damn it! Should not have used the table. I can't animate the table. Fucking hell. Plan B. Remove the table. Do you not like that I can't use the table? Effective. I'll show you sometime, but I have a Lenovo Legion. Oh, I'm a big Lenovo fan, to be fair. Can I? And these like font styles I can put this in. Are there font styles? And I'm more used to. Where are my font styles? Format options. No. Font styles. I want to make them big. Okay, fine. I'll just make it big. Perfective. There we go. And then I'll have a fake out saying continuous. And then nope. It's progressive. Yeah, classic stereotypical Arch Linux user. It's very heavy. Ah, you're weak. All right. Do you regret using that then? Because I've been looking into my next like laptop purchase because mine's aging badly, but I'm looking into one of those newer Intel chips that can like last forever. Not as in they have very, very long battery life, because I don't need that much power. If I want to do anything like actually graphics intensive, I do it on my desktop computer right here, like streaming, for example. I hope that on my new laptop, for one, I need to do my music stuff, and I hope that I'm able to do some basic video editing. Because my current one, right? I started my YouTube channel on my current laptop, and it's actually not even, doesn't even have a graphics card in it, but I did it anyway. Like, doesn't have a dedicated one. It struggled a lot, and then I stopped using it when I got this desktop computer, and I tried doing it on the laptop again, and it just crashed every time. So it's not aging well. You got the shark plushie. Is that, wait, what? Is that related to the stereotype as well? I thought that was a trans thing. 你準備廣東話課嗎? No, I'm making a talk. It's a talk about grammar, and I'm using like different languages as examples. I could actually use German as well, but my main point is to like secretly promote languages that I'm really into. So I can give you a sneak peek, by the way. Because there's one thing in BSL that's fascinated me, which is like bin. There's bin. Yeah, I can't make it look good for some reason. Bin. Why do I look so? Yeah, that one's better. Bin. And it confuses the hell out of my classmates because it doesn't make sense if you think of it as an English word. Because they were like, oh, I'm shopping, go, bin. Like, doesn't make sense in English, but it's an aspect marker. And that's why I'm so fascinated by this word, this sign. So I'm gonna be talking about, I need to think about how. Yeah, I'll check it. I'll check my sources. And it's so cool that you can just say like, oh, homework bin. It's such a slay word. That's one of my favorite signs. Stereotypical Arch Linux user is a femboy trans. What? Is that a thing? What? Arch people are trans? I never heard that. I thought that was a Polish people thing. You don't need to bring it to uni. I see. Yeah, that's also the thing. I'm like, I don't really need to take my computer to places, so I could just get desktop. Back then, my dad warned me, like, Israel, you know, like, what if you just, even if you don't need to take your computer out and about, what if you just need to move it to a different position? You can't do that with a desktop. And then half a year later, it happened because I lived in Lithuania for a month and I couldn't take my desktop with me. So I had to take the laptop. And it exactly as he had warned me. He has an NVIDIA. So that's good because it's a gaming laptop, right? It has a graphics card. My laptop doesn't, it only has an integrated one. Maybe that's why it died so terribly. Not died, it is dying terribly because I keep torturing it. No, I kept torturing it. Oh my god. That's an aspect. Wait, hold on. Where is it? English. No. What? No. Hold on. No, what am I doing? Yep. I keep telling you to go. That's an aspect. By the way, average guy, you do steno, right? Do you use Plover? If you do you have... No, that's a stupid question because that's specific to me. Because if you use Plover with GNOME, it sucks, which is happening to me right now. And I'm really frustrated. It's a Slovenian thing. What? Is it? Manjaro will be the next one. If you're looking for something new, you probably have to get in touch. Who knows more than me? I mean, I built my own PC. What do you mean? I did this. No, it's more like I'm looking into the new laptops. Oh yeah, I was saying that. I was saying there are some new Intel chips that have a very long battery life and also have a better graphics card, integrated graphics card than the one I have. So I'm potentially looking into that because now that I have a desktop computer, I can get a laptop that is actually mobile. No, mine is already very mobile. What am I saying? But like, it doesn't really matter how strong that is. Like, if it can do some light video editing, then it's great. But mostly it's going to be for music things. Oh, so Slovenia and Poland are both fanboy countries. I see what you mean. That's so funny though. Okay, progressive. Put a strike through. Where's the strike through? Shift alternate 5. There we go. So, I am reading a book. Durative. And then I can put the durative undergo. So progressive means it undergoes this change of state. I'm going to keep it simple. I don't want to have to teach so much. Oh, jerk juice. What's a durative? Durative is 攞住本書。我攞住書。我攞住本書。It's better. 攞住本書。我攞住書。You mean something that doesn't have a graphics card? No, I'm saying, I think, I'm actually, you know what, I'll check it right now. Intel Because there's some new ones that came out, I think, like this last year or something. It's like an experimental thing, but they made it such that they made it just to compete with like the mobile processors that have very long battery life. Is it Raptor? No, not Raptor Lake. Raptor Lake. No, where's the Loon? Is it Lunar Lake or something? I used to be really up to date on these things, but I haven't been following as closely as I did when I was like a teenager. Oh, let's look. Luna. Oh, can you see? Can you see the title? No, yeah. this is a tech channel now apparently. They have Intel Arc graphics. So like Intel have been making their own like actual graphics card rather than like bad integrated graphics. So it can't compare to Nvidia ones, but they are better than what they had. So this is it's okay, you know, it's okay. But, so I'm looking into getting some of these, but I don't know. I don't have the funds for it yet, but I'll look into it. You know, if another video blows up, I'm gonna buy a laptop. Do you ever consider Twitch? No, I can't be asked to learn a new platform. Yeah, and also it's like splitting the audience. I think I don't think I'm big enough to afford splitting the audience. I just have, that's all I've got. I've got you guys. That's it. AMD is a better choice, is it? Intel hasn't had the best of the old ones. Honestly, I don't know. I need to do some research, but it can be compared to a 50. What really? What can be like the AMD ones? I'm gonna put more aspects in this thing. I'm not gonna be like, oh my god, there's more. Effective experience. I love the Cantonese aspect so much. 我睇過呢本書。我睇過呢本書。I feel like Cantonese is kind of the final boss of verb aspects. We've just got so many possibilities. I have read this book before. No, I can don't need to. I've read this book before. And then habitual. Nah. More tight. Can we get a normal? There we go. More tight. Hoi. Li. Tosu. I usually read this series of books. Delimitative. 我睇下書。我睇下書之後，我睇下書之後，打俾你啊！下書之後打俾你。I'll read a book for a while. Read and then call you. And then there's more. There's so many. Let's do Inco. How do you even pronounce this, guys? Do you know how... What the fuck is this word? You shield for framework. Do you shield for framework? I assume it's so expensive though. Arc Pizza RTX, really? Yes, that's a whole thing as well. Actually, when I first started using this desktop for video editing, I almost got like a cheap Intel graphics card just for video encoding because I use DaVinci Resolve, obviously, because I'm on Linux. And on Linux, it cannot encode like the usual video formats because they don't have the codecs for it. Because Windows and Mac OSs both have the codec included, and Linux doesn't have it, and the video editor doesn't come with it, so you just can't use it. That's the most common video editor. So I've been considering getting an Intel graphics card just for encoding like a different kind of codec, like AV1 or something. I didn't do it in the end. In the end, I paid for the paid version of the software, which comes with it. 我睇呢本書，我睇起書上嚟，唔知時間，我睇起書上嚟，唔知時間。Once I get into reading, once I'm into reading, I don't know. I have no sense of time. Continuative. I will 一直睇落去。我會一直睇落去。I will keep reading this. I'll keep reading. Oh, you know what? I should do like a little test. Yeah, let's do that. Oh. Oh. And then list of Cantonese aspects. Which aspects? These will translate into? The last one, returning. Hey, 翻之前本書。I'll go back to reading the previous book. I did manage to use book as reading as all the examples. I'm impressed with myself. Okay, I feel like that's sort of enough for now. That's so much grammar. Let's see. You love the new Framework 12 because it's budget and what is it? Yeah, it has a 2-in-1. What the hell? That's insane. I need to look that up. You haven't learned to use DaVinci Resolve. You use like Canva and like Adobe Express, don't you? I didn't know they could do video. Yeah, I've been using Resolve. That's the strategy working, because they give you the software for free, and then when you want to do something more advanced, you can use the paid one. Which, to be fair, if you didn't see that video, I actually got for a really good deal, because I bought this thingy. This thing is for like a quick editing. Oh my god, it's so dusty. I need to clean it. This thing came with a copy of the paid version of DaVinci Resolve, but this thing was cheaper than the paid version of the software. So essentially, I got two things at once for a price lower than what I would have paid originally just for the software. So that was a good deal. So that's what I've been using. And also, I mean, on Linux, that's basically the best thing I can use. You should really learn it. I mean, if you want me to teach you, I can do that. I mean, I'm not a pro, but like I know what I'm doing. My friend has been telling me, Aspects has been telling. My friend's been telling me like I could totally just consider offering editing services. Like I already edit podcasts for Easy Polish, but they are on hiatus, so I haven't been doing that. And my friend's like, oh, your videos are actually quite engaging. The way you edit, like the things you put in the videos, they look pretty okay. So you could try editing for other people. So I'm still getting better. Like I'm still like every time I edit something, I try to add something new. Like try to use a new technique, even if it's not apparent in the video. Framework 12 is the newest launch. Is it? Ah, okay. I'll look into that at some point. Yeah. What do I do now? It's been a while, my god. I was originally going to do this as well. So... Oh, what I'm doing? Oh, hold on. Yeah. I was originally gonna prep my presentations for my BSL class tomorrow. But I feel like it's been a while. Should I do it? Chat, do you want to see me do that now? Or do I just do it on my own time? Because I don't know if that even makes a difference. I don't know if that even makes a difference to me. I still have to do it anyway. Might as well yap while I'm doing it. Chat, what do you think? And someone just subscribed. It's so funny when someone subscribes and it shows me that thing. But then like that person is not watching the stream. So like, do I thank the person? Are you here, Crow and Hair? If you're here, say hi. if you're here, I'll thank you for subscribing. But I can only assume no. Hell yeah. Okay, let's do it. So only if you want. I mean, I have to do it anyway. There's no difference for me. The difference is I could get to chat with you guys for a bit more. So I'm prepping my sign language presentations, and it's different from previous ones because back then when we were still learning the stuff, my teacher would like give us a topic, like, oh, talk about what? Is the stream okay? The stream okay? Okay. Right, still working. Yeah, he would tell us to, for example, talk about a story of buying something, or tell us about a journey that went wrong. So very specific. And then I've done this on stream before. I would just come and then write a story and then tell it. But it turns out the exam is so much more exciting than that, because for the presentation exam, my original understanding or expectation was that, okay, we pick one topic. Like for example, I want to talk about a travel story, and then I like for my classroom presentations, I go write a script, I practice it, and then I go and do the presentation. But no, it's crazy. Turns out, first of all, there are 3 thematic areas, right? And they say, oh, you pick one. As long as you pick different themes for the 2 different exams, you're fine. So I'm like, cool. I'll just pick the one that I'm more confident with. And then plot twist, my teacher says, oh, sorry, nope, I'm picking that for you guys. I'm like, okay, shit. And also, You don't know what it's going to be. I'm going to pick it on the day, he says. So it turns out, how it actually works is I keep practicing, and then on the day of the exam, he'll be like, oh, Israel, talk about, I don't know, a trip that you really enjoyed. And then I go prep and then I do it. Like, bloody hell, that's so different from what I was expecting. So, I don't even know how to prepare for this thing. I think, I had a sheet. Here is a sheet of possible, suggested topics. Like, for example, describe buying a ticket and traveling to different places. So maybe he'll be like, Israel, describe buying a ticket and traveling to different places. And then, I have preparation time. I don't know how long it is, but I have to prep it right away and then do it. So I can't really take a week and then think long and hard and then practice and then do it. That's actually, I totally underestimated this exam. It's for real. Did you do presentations as homework on your level 1? No, I didn't do presentations. Is that a thing? But my level 1 isn't really a level 1. It's the free like introduction thingy or something. I don't even know what the syllabus is compared to a level 1. But I know it's not the full thing. So how should I prepare for this? I'll pick you know what? I'm gonna pick a random topic from each theme, and then I'm gonna try to prep something. This is what would happen to you in French-speaking exams. You'd get a card with 2 options and only a couple of minutes to mentor. Only a couple minutes? Oh, that's rough. That's rough. Okay, shit. I guess that's how speaking exams usually go. Think about my Welsh exam. There's the one I talked about, the reading comprehension one, but orally, and then the one about yourself. It's more like an interview, because I actually have to do that. I have to write a short paragraph about myself, and then they're going to ask me questions about me, which is funny. It sounds exactly like the interviews I've done with the newspaper. And then the third one is a debate one, and I have like 1 hour to prep that. I guess it's a lot like that, I suppose. Yeah. And then the last one is what? Oh, speaking from experience, that they're going to ask you questions about yourself. No. You get a list of questions, you choose one. Yeah, it's a lot like that. They're gonna ask you questions like, oh, have you ever failed an exam before or something? And then you have 1 hour to prepare for it, and then you go do it. You throw yourself blind head at first at exams and hope it goes well. Yeah, no, but I do want to pass it because I don't want to have to pay for a retake, so... So, okay. You know what? I'm gonna pick a topic blind and then prepare something. This one. Describe a time you have been for a meal with friends, where you went, what you ordered, what the food was like, and how you paid. That's so funny. That's actually exactly what I've been thinking. I've been having in mind to what I can do. Okay, I don't actually remember how long I have to prepare it, but I will do it right now. Okay, so the question: describe a time you have been for a meal with friends, where you went, what you ordered, what the food was like, and how you paid. Okay, good. I'm not gonna dox my friend, but I'm gonna tell. I think Michelle knows that story. I mean, not the details, but like you know when that happened. So, that was the University BTS Society last session, last event. So finish, and then we're chatting. That restaurant. So I have to do row shift. By the way, where's my mark sheet? Hold on. The exam has some crazy requirements. Like, I honestly don't like how it works, but it is what it is. There are some things sorry about that. There are some things I need to include. I just put it here right now. Okay. I need to include placements and reference at least 4 times. At least 2 row shifts. On 2 separate... Oh my god, I hate this so much. I hate how they count the things I do in my presentation. Like, who the... Wide range of vocabulary. Fingerspell at least 4 different words. Yep, so these are the things that they count. So I should remember that. That's what you're thinking about. I should remember these things. Oh, 4, sorry, 4 times. Two row shifts on 2 separate occasions. Okay. So, row shift. Row shift. Friend, I'm hungry. Go eat. Me. What did I say? I'm half making up the story. To simplify it, summarize it. I know a restaurant V bin friend no never me I'll introduce. That's row shift. Oh, you know what? Name Mr. Egg. So that's one finger spelled. Friend name me. So that's 2 names. I need to fingerspell 4 names. 4 things. I'll introduce. Okay. So walk. Oh, to walk together to restaurant. Got to sign menu. Shit. Men. No, fuck. I should know this. I should know this. This is bad. That... I've never seen this sign before. Menu. I'll just do menu. Menu. That's probably fine, right? That's what it is. Menu. List. Those are rules. List. I'm self-doubting now. List. Yeah. List. Rules. Because I feel like things like list and menus can be quite flexible. Because menus can take many forms. Like, if you're looking at that, that's just... let's see what commanding hands say. That's a lot of signs. Menu. Damn it! It's not even in this video. Why did Google recommend this? I hate this. Why did you recommend this video if it's not in it? What, Greg's menu? That's so funny. What? You spelling menu? That sucks. Menu. Yeah, that's the one I remember. I think I've seen that one. Okay. Menu. Menu. Yeah. Open it. Menu. Okay, menu. On TV. Yeah. Look. So, and then second row shift. Row shift. Friend. Recommend. Me. Try rap. I actually learned the sign for rap from my friend. You're back. Welcome back. I'm writing a story, mostly true story, about taking my friend to a restaurant. Yeah. I learned the word rap from my friend. So this is really useful. Try rap. I like. Friend. Surround. Read. So which, oh, I can spell everything. Then I make sure I fulfill the requirements. Many, raps many, raps many. Wasabi. Thai. How do you stroke Thai? Thai. Chili. Chili. I'll just do 3. Thai chili and old Peking. Which? Be favorite. See, that's way more than 4 finger-spelled words. That's perfect. That is perfect. So 2 row shifts, 4 finger-spelled words. Oh, the placements. Ah. How do I have to shoehorn it. Like I use them so naturally, but I can't shoehorn it into stories. Oh, you know what? Count on hand. See, I think that counts as placement. 1 Japanese wasabi, 2 Thai chili. Counts as placements. What a placement. Can I point at people? But like every time I mention this friend, he's just been I've just been role shifting into his body. I mean, yeah. See, that's. Oh, you think that counts? Okay. I'm trying to shoehorn in a placement here. So, friend, his name. Things spell his name. And then... No. But that's also row shift. I think this is this is also placement, right? Point. I know. Oh, fast food. No, a restaurant. It's fast food. Name. Mr. Egg. The bin. If I point at the person I'm talking to, is that placement? Is that referent? Oh, you know what? Placement. I can do like location. Never. Where? Me. Friend. Excited. McDonald's. Opposite. So, McDonald's. Road. So, road. McDonald's is here. And Mr. Egg is there. There we go. Easy. That's placement. I'm actually stressed about this. Because I have to count these bloody things. Okay, I think I've basically fulfilled the requirements. Wasabi. So, friend. Think. Decide. Chili. Thai. Chili. Okay, Thai chili. Good. Us. Ask me. Oreo. That's true story, by the way. Bubble tea. Mean what? You know what? Fuck fuck Oreo. That's unnecessary. Me. Surprise. Surprise. Never try bubble tea. Till now. You know what? So, jaw drop. Friend. No. Order. And then speak. So two of us. Oh, that's a reference to two of us. Signing. Oh, staff. Look at us. Oh, I need to say paid. How you paid? Okay. Me order. Oh, you need to find out if he liked the bubble tea. Order. That's it. I ordered. What did I order? I ordered. Oh, I ordered. Oh, chicken. Steak. Fry. Cut up. That's it. So, sit down. Wait. Oh, I could say like. Gave us thing. Buzz, pick up. Buzz, pick up. Sit down. Eat. So, row shift. Can you give us advice on how to read classic literature in a foreign language? Be good at the foreign language, I guess. I don't know. He tries drink. How can I reenact his first reaction to bubble tea? Oh, yeah. Yeah, a chewy. Chew. Oh, I'm going to explain. Oh, you know what? Explain. Bubble means chewy. Yes. Like. Oh, I think. Do you think this is 5 minutes? This is because I can't do more than 5 minutes. If I do that, I'm cooked basically. Uh, he likes it. That's the thing. It's really hard to estimate. You know what? I might just end this story here. I'll give it a good ending. Future. Think. He. Future. Come again will. This bullshit. Future. Go. I'll just go. Let's go. Go. Will. Okay. So that's a prep. I honestly don't know how much time I would need for the exam. I would have to prep the exam and also how much time I would get to practice it. I need to check that honestly. I think I was told it's going to be, I'm going to get the topic on the day. That looks like something that would take 5 minutes at your speed. Okay, now I'm going to need a timer. How do I get a, can I put a timer on screen? Does OBS have a timer? Can I, let's see. OBS, oops. OBS timer. Countdown timer. Oh. I need to install a fucking plugin. I'll just put an extra browser on top of it. Give me 1 second. Online timer. Oh, I'm so nervous. I'm actually nervous. I'm gonna cut it down. Five minutes. Where should I put it? I'll put it here. I'll put it here. Okay. Ooh, I'm nervous. Okay. Haven't even practiced. I'm doing this live. I haven't even practiced how the story goes. Okay. So last week. Oh wait, no. I need to say how I paid. So phone. Yeah. Beep. Hey, there we go. Okay. Are you ready for this? Okay, we'll see. Oh, okay. I'm gonna take this off so I can focus. I'm actually nervous. It's weird doing this on live. Okay, good. Start. Last week. So, oh my god. That was 1.5. So that was like 3.5 minutes. 3.5 minutes. That's actually perfect. That's the length I want. Because there is time. There's more time to fuck up. Because if you're less than 3 minutes, then that's a fail. If you're more than 5 minutes, doesn't matter. But they won't mark anything after the 5-minute mark. So 3.5 minutes is actually perfect. Okay, now I get a sense. I could make it even longer. Okay, it's just really hard to time these things. I wasn't signing fast either. I was signing like a pretty casual, slowish pace. I think I'm happy about that. You know what? I might just do this tomorrow in class when we do like a practice or something. The only question is how I do the roll shift well. I think maybe it's easier when I'm not sitting down because I can do like. But right now when I'm doing this, it's a bit weird. I think I'll think about it. That would have taken you longer. I see. Yeah, I could actually make it longer. Be relieved. So I could give more details. Chicken steak. Took how it's fried and then they cut it. Yeah. Thing. Buzz, and then go pick up. What else can I talk about? Like, how do you talk about food? Like, say what you ate. That's why I hate this topic, actually. Honestly, that would have been the topic that I would refuse to do. Except I have this really great story that happened to me and my deaf friend. Don't know what you're making, but it looks really cool. Thank you. Thank you. I hope you enjoy other things I'm doing. I do a variety of things. This is one of the things I'm doing. I'm going to watch myself after this. I'm going to see how I did. That's so weird. I didn't even look at myself while I was signing. Yeah, I think I could take more time with this. So yeah, I might actually end up doing this topic. Just because I have this great story with my deaf friend. Whereas, because this one is my least favorite one. So when I actually... No, but I don't get to pick the topic. I don't get to pick the theme. I had to prepare everything. The other ones are easier. Fun story. So there was one time we were told to talk about a purchase story. This relates to the stream because I decided to do my story of buying my desktop computer. So I described the whole process. Oh, where I bought each component, and then like, oh, for example, my parents brought it to me. That was very emotional, at least the way that I presented it, because facial expressions, right? And then I had to say, oh, the CPU, the GPU, the RAM, and those things don't need signs because even in English they are just the letters. It's just CPU, GPU. I mean, I could have explained what they do, but that would have been too long. And then basically my classmates were very confused, except that one girl who's like into tech. So it worked out for her. It was really funny. But yeah, you can talk about whether it was delicious or not. Yeah, actually, you know what? I could have improvised. I could have seen like, oh, I have 1.5 minutes left and improvised. That's a very good point. Yeah. You know what? What's salty? Actually, what's... Yeah, maybe the exam, if I see I have too much time left, I will improvise. Let me improvise right now. So he tries the bubble tea. Okay, and then he tries the wrap. That's so mean. I'm exaggerating. When I eat the wrap, I always drop stuff. That's not him, that's me, but I'm just imagining he did. If you're watching this, I'm sorry. What was that sound? Oh, hi, Ardian. Well, thanks for subscribing. How do you do clumsy actually? I'm gonna laugh at my friend, even though it's not real. How do you do salty? I can't believe we actually never done salty. We've done salt. Do British people just don't talk about salty things? Because is that salt? Salt. I had the seaweed flavor. I always have it. No. Yeah. Eat. Yeah, that's good. I could have done that. So I'm gonna add them here now. So then try wrap for everything funny. Me as haste. What? Him. Spicy. Like me. Okay. I don't like. So I eat chicken. Taste seaweed. Yep, I would do that. Oh, I would do like favorite. Eat, and then full. Oh, I could do like fork. Yeah, do fork. I should say I'm using a fork. So finally. Oh, I could mention that staff again. Yeah, yeah. So go out, exit. Look back. This is a true story, by the way. So we were at the. Oh wait, I forgot I wasn't sharing the screen. Yeah. So we were at the. Yeah, that's what I just typed because I forgot to share my screen. You can read if you want to. So we were at the restaurant, and then like I was ordering. Obviously, I was speaking to the person at the till, and then I asked my friend things like, "Oh, you want to eat out or eat in or take away?" So I talked to my friend in sign. So whenever we talk between ourselves, we were like signing, and then the person at the till was like, "Oh, what's happening?" And she looks like that. That's so funny. And then when I should zoom in. And then when we left the place, we looked back. The staff standing, staring. No, standing. Saying us go away. So that's how I'm gonna do it. This is fun. This is fun. I think that's gonna be a nice 4 minutes. That's the sweet spot. I'm gonna try to make it 4 minutes as much as I can. Anyway, it's been over 3 hours. It's been really fun. I've really enjoyed it. Thank you for being here with me and sharing this process of preparing for things with me. I hope you enjoyed it as well, whoever's here. Because let me know in the comments after this stream if you really liked it or not, or if you suggest I could do something else. What else do I have to plug? Please watch my latest 2 videos. It's a lot. It's 2 videos within 1 week, but you really should watch them because they're so incredibly interesting and also topical. That's why I made them. They're topical. That's the point. But it's not going to be topical in like a few days. So please watch it now. Also, as always, support me if you'd like to. No pressure, but that would really help out with me making these things. Video streams and all the stuff that I do, and obviously my language learning as well, because that's the most expensive thing I'm spending my money on right now, other than I guess potentially buying computers. This is very off topic, but I love your shirt. I was trying to read it earlier. Have I not worn it in front of you? Because I wore it to like the Deaf Club one time, and then someone remarked on it. Yeah, technique, musicality, and emotion. I also have the other one that just says practice. And it's funny because I was saying, learning sign language, you just keep practicing. And then my shirt was saying practice. So that was funny. Anyway, so that's it. I haven't done a long stream for a while. It was enjoyable. So I might still do that next week. Let's see. Because the week after next, I'll be in Brno. Yep. But next week, potentially, I'll still be here. I'll see you next time. Bye.